We continue now at the top of Daf Yud Zayin Amud Beis Maseches Chagiga. This is Chagiga Daf 17b. The Gemara in the previous Amud had asked, how do we know that there's a concept of lina when it comes to Pesach, meaning staying overnight? And the Gemara over here says, D'chsiv, like the pasuk itself says, Ufanisa v'aboker v'halachta lo halacha. You're going to wait until the morning, and in the morning is when you're going to go to your houses. We'll take a look at Rashi over here. Ufanisa v'aboker shu chol hamoed. In other words, you wait until the morning of chol hamoed, de'ilu b'yomtiv tchumen aser. Because if we're talking about yontiv, so then obviously it can't be the morning of Yontif. There's an Isser Tchumen. So all you're going to have over here is you have to wait overnight. That's the concept of Lina. And again, the point of the Gemara in the previous summit was just like there's a concept of Lina. When it comes to Pesach, the same thing is going to be true on Sukkot. And the Gemara continues, Tanan, we learned in our Mishnah, Atzeres Shechol Lios Erev Shabbos. It said, let's say Shavuos falls out on Friday. Beishamai Omer Miyom Tevoach Achra Shabbos. So Beishamai say, again, you're not supposed to bring these carbanolas. You're not supposed to bring it on Friday. Not supposed to bring it on Shabbos. So you bring it on Sunday, right after Shabbos. Beis Hillel says there is no Yom Tevoach. And so the Gemara now assumes this means, my lav is it not, Ein lo Yom Tevoach klal, that there is no Yom Tevoach at all, meaning you're not going to bring these karbanos at all. Rashi over here says, Ein lo Yom Tevoach klal im lo hikrivim b'yomtiv, meaning the Gemara's understanding, if you didn't bring it on Yontiv when you were supposed to, according to Beis Hillel, od ein lohen tashlumin, so there is no concept of tashlumin. Again, the Gemara in the previous summit said that there's a concept of 7 days of tashlumin, 7 days to bring the karbanos when it comes to Shavuos, and Beis Hillel seems to be saying, Ein lo Yom Tevoach, there is no concept of tashlumin. And the Gemara says, lo, no, that's not what the Mishnah means. It simply means, she'eino tzricha Yom Tevoach. It means to say you don't need to designate a separate day as the Yom Tevoach. Umay kamashmalan, and what is it coming to teach us? To mekarvinon biyomei. It's coming to teach us that you bring it that day. In other words, like Beis Hillel says in our Mishnah, you bring it that very same day. There's no problem with bringing these karbanos on Yontif. But the Gemara asks, but how could that be what it's teaching us? That's already a machlokas. We've already seen that machlokas a different time. The Tanan, as we learned in the Mishnah, Beishamai Omer, Beishamai say, Mevi'in Shlomim ve'in somchin aleim avolo olos. Beishamai say that on Yontiv you could bring carbon shlomim, you can't do smicha on the carbon shlomim, you can't bring carbon olos at all. Beis Hillel Omer, Mevi'in Shlomim ve'olos ve'somchin aleim. Beis Hillel say you can bring shlomim and olos, and you could do smicha. So a clear machlokas between Beishamai and Beis Hillel, whether you could bring these carbon olos on Yontiv. So if that's all that Beis Hillel is saying over here, Ein lo Yom Tevoach means that you could bring it on Yontiv, they already said that. And so the Gemara says, no, it's needed. We need both Mishnayos. De'iyash minan baha ka'amri Beishamai mishum de'efshar l'machar. It could be that Beishamai was strict in a normal case because you can always just bring it the very next day. Aval hacha ema modu l'Beis Hillel. But let's say it's a situation where it's on Friday, you can't bring it the next day because the next day is Shabbos. Maybe Beishamai would be lenient like Beis Hillel. V'yash minan baha. If we only had this case over here, again, baha ka'amri Beis Hillel. Maybe Beis Hillel is only lenient where, again, in a situation where you can't bring it the next day because it's Shabbos. Mishum de lo efshar l'machar, where it's not possible to bring it the next day. Aval baha, but in a standard case, ema modu l'Beis, maybe they would admit to Beis you should be strict and bring it the next day. So tzricha, so that's why we need both Mishnayos. And we'll take a look at Rashi over here. Aval baha ba'atzeres shechol lios berev Shabbos. It could be in a situation where Shavuos falls out on Friday. Ema modu l'Beis Hillel. Maybe Beis would be lenient like Beis Hillel that you could bring it v'yikravu b'yontiv, that you could bring it in that case on Yontiv itself. Why should we be more lenient just because the next day is Shabbos? The hamachar Shabbos ivelo karvi umitoch shata mesiyayish ve'natabol ifshoa shelo takriv amod. Since the next day is Shabbos and you can't bring it on Shabbos, so then already maybe the person will give up on it, will forget about it, is going to make a mistake and not bring it anymore. So Beis Shammai will say in this case we should maybe be more lenient to bring it on Yontiv itself. And to that, again, the Mishnah tells us that is not the case. According to Beis Shammai, you can never bring these karbanos on Yontiv. And the Gemara continues, Tashma, coming here another proof, Mishalo chog shivas yimei pesach u'shmonas yimei chag v'yomtiv harishon shel atzeres. If a person didn't celebrate, didn't bring the karbanos on the 7 days of Pesach, or on the 8 days of Sukkot, or on the first day of Yontiv of Shavuos, or on Yontiv of Shavuos, shuv eino chogeg, then there's no longer a chance to bring the karbanos. And so the Gemara says, my lav is it not Yom Tov Shel Atzeres. It means over here the day of Yom Tov of Atzeres, and there's no 7 days of Tashlumin. And the Gemara says, lo, no, Yom Tevoach. It doesn't mean the Yom Tov of Atzeres. The way you should read it is the Yom Tevoach, the days in which you could bring it as a makeup day. But the Gemara says, 1 second, Yom Tavoach is singular. If so, Nifshot Mina Dechad Yom Tavoach. That sounds like there's just one day of Tashlumin. And so the Gemara says, Ema, the way you should read this brayso is as follows. You should say, Yemei Tavoach, the days of Tavoach. And again, there's 7 days of Tashlumin on Atzeres. And the Gemara continues, Tashma, come in here. Another proof. Titani Rava Bar Shmuel, because Rava Bar Shmuel taught, Amra Torah Minei Yomim V'Kidesh Chodesh. The Torah says that you count days and then you sanctify the new month. Minei Yomim V'Kidesh Atzeres. And there's also a counting of days in order to sanctify the holiday of Shavuos. Ma Chodesh L'Menuyav, just like by the Chodesh, it's sanctified according to the way the units that you counted, meaning it's 1 day of Rosh Chodesh. So Af Atzeres L'Menuya, so too by Atzeres, you're counting days towards Shavuos, and Shavuos is just going to be 1 day. That's what the Gemara now assumes. My love, is it not? Gomar Me Chodesh. We're learning it the same way as Rosh Chodesh. Ma Chodesh Yom Echad, Af Atzeres Yom Echad. That's what we're saying. Just like Rosh Chodesh is 1 day, so too Shavuos is 1 day, and there are no 7 days of Tashlumin. But the Gemara says, what are you talking about? Amar Rava, Rava says, V'tizbar, is that logical? Atu Atzeres Yomi Maninon Shavui Lo Maninon. Do you think when it comes to Shavuos, we count days and not weeks? On the contrary, when we count Sfiras Omer, we're counting the days, but we're also counting weeks. V'yamar Abaya, but Abaya said, Mitzvah Limimne Yomi, there's a mitzvah to count the days. T'chsiv Tisbaru Chamishim Yom, like it says, you have to count 50 days until Shavuos. U'mitzvah Limimne Shvui, and there's also a mitzvah to count the weeks. T'chsiv, like the pasuk says, Shiva Shavuos Tisbar Lach, it says you count 7 weeks. V'yor Chag Shavuos Ksiv, and furthermore, it's even called Chag Shavuos, implying that there's a reference here to the weeks, and so therefore, again, since Chag Shavuos Ksiv as well, that is the reason why we should assume on the contrary, there is 7 days of Tashlumin. And the Gemara continues, Devei Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov taught in the yeshiva of Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov, it was taught, Amar Kra Ukarasem Uvekutzrechem. When it's talking about Shavuos, it uses the word Ukarasem, that you're going to call it a day where it's Asr to do Malacha and it's a Yantiv, and it also uses Uvekutzrechem when you're harvesting, when you're reaping. And so we darshan as follows, Ezo Chag Shatakore V'Kotzerbo. What holiday do we read and also reap? Haveyomer Ze Chag Atzeres. It must be referring to the Yantiv of Shavuos. And so therefore now we make the following logical deduction. Emas, when on Shavuos are we talking about? Ilema b'yantiv, if this pasuk is referring, or this drush is referring to Yantiv itself, Ketzira b'yantiv mishari, there's no harvesting on Yantiv. Elalav l'tashlumin, obviously what we're referring to is it not referring to tashlumin, meaning on the days of tashlumin of Shavuos, so those are days when you are allowed to reap. Those are days when you're allowed to harvest, and you see there's a concept of tashlumin. And so it comes out that the Devei Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov is really learning from Ukarasem Uvekutzrechem, this concept of 7 days of Tashlumin. And so now the Gemara says, V'afagav de Itmar de Rabbi Elazar Amar Rabbi Oshia, Itzrach de Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov. Now, even though we had another source before from Rabbi Elazar Amar Rabbi Oshia, again, the Gemara said before that the way we understand, or the way we learn out a concept of 7 days of Tashlumin was because of the pasuk compares Shavuos to Pesach. And here we have a different pasuk. Here we have a pasuk of Ukarasam Uvekutzrechem. And so the Gemara is saying we really need both of them. The Imi de Rabbi Elazar Amar Rabbi Oshia, because if I only had the comparison to Chag HaPesach, Havamina Mat Tashlumin Shel Chag HaMatzos Asr B'asiyas Malacha, so I would think just like the days of Tashlumin of Chag HaMatzos, you're not to do Malacha in those days. It's Chol HaMoed in those days. So Av Tashlumin Atzeres Nami Asr B'asiyas Malacha. So too, when it comes to the days of Tashlumin for Shavuos, it should be Asr Malacha. It should be counted at least like Chol HaMoed. So Kamash Malon de Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov. So that's what comes to teach us the limud of Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov. V'imid Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov, and if I only had the source of Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov, and we'll take a look at Rashi over here, Minei Yomim Shloshim Yom, count the 30 days of the month, V'kidesh Chodesh L'musafin. Then you sanctify Rosh Chodesh, meaning to bring the Karban Musaf. So Minei Yomim Chamishim Yom, V'kidesh Atzeres B'Karban Osaf. Same thing when it comes to Shavuos, count 50 days, and sanctify the day with Karbanos. The reference over here was specifically to Karbanos. Ma Chodesh Kedushaso B'Echad Mimenuyav, just like by Rosh Chodesh, you're counting days and you bring the Karbanos on the day of Rosh Chodesh. Af Atzeres Kedushaso B'Echad Mimenuyah, so too by Shavuos, it should just be the 1 day. That's what the Gemara thinks. Then the Gemara says, no. Ha'amar Abaya. Abaya says, B'Meseches Menachos, mitzvah l'mimnei yomei, u'mitzvah l'mimnei shvui. It says in Meseches Menachos, according to Abaya, you count not only the days, you count the weeks as well. So on the contrary, there is 7 days of Tashlumin when it comes to Shavuos. Devei Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov Tana me'hachan nafkul on Tashlumin latzeres. Again, Devei Rabbi Elazar ben Yaakov had a different source for Tashlumin on Shavuos. Ukrosem be'etzem hayom hazeh uv'chag ha-Shavuos ksiv. That pasuk of Ukrosem is talking about Shavuos. V'samach lei v'kutzrechem es katzir artzachem shatakore mikra kodesh v'kotzer. The idea is you call it a mikra kodesh, you call it a holy day, and also you can harvest. Haviomer Zatzeres, the Hani Kroi Batzeres Ksivi. This pasuk is all written in the context of Shavuos. And so the Gemara then says, Ela Tashlumin, and it must be, the pasuk is referring to Tashlumin. La'achar Yontiv, after Yontiv, Kai V'koreo son, Mikra Kodesh Le'inyan Tashlumin. In other words, it's considered Mikra Kodesh as far as the halacha of Tashlumin. Umutarn b'malacha, but there's still a heter malacha, and therefore you can understand there's a concept of Tashlumin. We'll continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Yud Ches Amud Aleph.